Look at the tiger stripes, guys. Look at the streaks. He didn't call him again, did he? Seriously, man, it's hard. Even if you rank high on Google, guys, keep that in mind. Whatever you're paying them guys to get you up there on SEO, is it worth it? Good morning, YouTube. It's Eric, Precision Pressure Wash. I'm gonna shoot a video today. It's a little windy. I haven't shot one, let's say, a week. I did try to shoot one last week. It was the first time ever, guys, that somebody actually told me that I can't film. So we didn't get any footage of that. And it was a big job. We were in Celebration. Huge travertine pool deck, stairs, multiple layers, balconies on the second floor in the front. Anybody who's been in Celebration knows how those front porches are with all the pillars and stuff. It was a really good ticket, but again, guys, I literally was in the intro and got shut down. And it was the craziest excuse I've ever heard. The lady tells me the realtor doesn't think it's a good idea. The realtor. Anyways, a little bit of stuff has changed since the last video, guys. I was mentioning I was going to do a little bit of an upgrade. It's not the surface cleaner, but there it is, guys. I bought this motor. I think I got like close to 25 hours right now. It's been running real good. I did make this with wood. I just wanted it up a little bit, guys. That's a temporary thing. I didn't like when it was down on how this was all. I didn't like that. But she's solid as hell. One strap. I did do this. I wanted to get it super duper tight with no drips. And I run that over here. It's real simple, guys. It's so simple. I just got it tied up right now. That's how temporary this is. But this just comes down to here when I'm working. I screw that onto the hose. Quick connect banjo, bang bang. Real easy, guys, real easy. And it saves me a little bit of hose too, because I don't have to run up into the trailer. And then I just come right underneath here with however many feet of pressure hose that I need. But guys, I'm loving this engine. It's a key start. I think it's either 3 or 4 more horse than my old one. And I'm telling you right now, guys, when I'm running the whole 250 foot of hose, this thing ain't flinching. For the money, so far, super impressed. When you come around over to this part, like, I don't know if you guys work on your stuff or not, but all this, the carburetor, all this stuff is pretty much the same as the Honda GX390. It's pretty much, guys. It's like the tank's a little bit bigger. I think this is like 1 3/4 gallons, almost 2. And guys, I'm telling you, with that and then my little 2-gallon gas tank, I'm running all day, all freaking day. And it freed up some space back here. Still haven't got my real, guys. I know. But it's just not, it's not bothering me enough yet. I am going to put the, listen, guys, I know this isn't stainless, and I knew when I got it, and I said, oh, well, so you could see the rust in there. But I like that, because it's like, that's when you know you're pulling. As soon as you see that orange come out, the next thing you know, it's the wash. But my whole goal, I didn't know this was going to last this long, honestly. But this was going to be for my Flexzilla when it went bad, and then I just bought stainless for the soft wash, but it's still freaking going. So, I mean, you can see it's rusting. And the main thing that worries me is all the way at the bottom, the little nipple that this hose goes onto is corroded. But soon, guys, I'll put the Flexzilla on that. I'll probably move that back here somewhere and then put the stainless one here. But trying to get rid of those last, that's just about 15, maybe a little bit less, 15 gallons of SH. Today we're doing a nice big paver driveway and a nice big paver pool deck. I believe it's not, I honestly believe there's no screen enclosure, which I love those, guys, for rinsing and stuff and squeegeeing if there's low spots. It's amazing. I love it. but it's been booked for over a month. So I haven't looked at the pictures yet today, but it's close. We're going to Reunion, Florida. Right now, I'm just waiting on my partner in crime. He's in there doing whatever he does. I don't know how it takes him so long, because he'll come out here and he'll look like he's still half asleep and didn't brush his hair. So trying to stay patient. There's the old one, guys. I am going to go ahead and buy a cheap pump, cheap 4-gallon-a-minute pump to throw on there, because guys, there is stuff, I'm not going to lie, there's times where I got to take it off the truck, or it's let them run over your hoses. And sometimes the job you're doing is the cost of a hose. So it's like, why would I want to take the chance of letting people run over my hoses to break even like that? To me, that don't make sense. I mean, some people might do it for the exposure, but I can't do it, guys. Some hoses are $170. But that's the goal. Get a old little cheap one that has decent reviews, because it's not gonna be heavy work. So I know if it's got any kind of reliability in it that I can make it last. That's what I do, guys. I take care of my stuff. Like, the break-in period on this Duramax motor was ridiculous. Like, I didn't know any of that when I bought it. So you buy it, you can't put in synthetic oil. I love to use Mobil 1 full synthetic 10W30. I use it in everything, like everything. But you can't use that in the beginning. So I had to put in regular old oil, 10W30. I had to run it at half throttle for 6 hours. My neighbors were probably like, what the? I ran it right there, just pumping water, half throttle, broke it in, drained the oil. Then I put the Mobil 1 in, and haven't had an issue. She runs good, starts up as soon as you turn the key. The only thing that I had to do really, guys, is, well, obviously, you know, I installed the pump. That's the old AR on there. This thing is a beast, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's like $600, maybe a little more, well worth it. But I did have to come in and fabricate these because they're just too damn short when you buy it. So I had to buy raw cable and then make my own length. But other than that, it was all right. The little wooden thing that I made, I had to paint it, guys. If you don't put it with that oil base, the semi-gloss is the way to go. I'm telling you, the SH, it doesn't eat it up. You can literally just rinse it off. It just, if you're gonna use any kind of wood, you better oil base, paint it. If you do, I mean, at a glance, someone walking by, they don't even, you know what I mean? Watch. Yes, I know it's wood, but guys, I'm telling you, this is temporary. And even when I do temporary stuff, it's just me. When I'm doing temporary stuff, I try not to make it look so temporary, if you get what I'm saying. Like a lot of people don't realize. It's just wood, pressure treated. I have painted it a couple. You're going to be painting your trailer. That's why you see all these brush marks. I don't give a damn about that. But if you keep just putting paint on it, you'll stop the rust. There that is. She's about to go, man. She's really, if you guys knew how many months I've been running that, you probably wouldn't believe me. So I'm not even going to start talking about it, because I don't want people talking smack and saying I'm lying. But I've had the new one sitting in my truck behind my driver's seat, just rolling with me for like 10 months. I've been running that one that you just saw for over 18 months. I do flush crazy amount, but here she is. Look, guys, it's just crammed up on. That's it. I already got the nipples on there with the True Blue. She's ready to go. I'm ready for it to go down, and I ain't gonna be super mad. If you guys knew how much money I made with that thing, blow your mind. But anyways, guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna go in here. Hopefully I don't have to get too crazy with it, but we'll see you at the job. All right, guys, we're on site. I'm pulling hoses. This is that dumb, boring, repetitive part that nobody likes to show. Crossing up hoses right now. Look, I hate crossing hoses, guys. It's like my pet peeve. But pull this back here and show you guys what we're doing. Anyways, look at this place, guys. Damn. That's the deck. Just going out here a little way. It's not crazy. They did move all the furniture. That's so appreciated. Guys, I'll move some stuff a little bit. We don't do the big flower pots and stuff unless you pay extra, and then we go over beforehand it. I'm not responsible, but here we are. It's definitely dirty, dingy. We are going to use the downstream injector to pre-treat this. Then we are going to hit this with the X-Jet nozzle, the painted stuff, before we surface clean. We're not going to let the surface cleaner come over and get onto that. I don't want no problems. Pretty straightforward. It looks like the deck's sloping down, and this does look like a definite low spot, which makes sense if it's lower over here because there is a shower. I might go ahead and get the old turbo out to get rid of these weeds. Get some good footage of that. Everybody loves some good footage of the turbo. We're gonna get something to hold this open. We are gonna work around this. And guys, for this, we are gonna get these windows a little dinged up. So I'm gonna have my guy, my partner in crime that's here with me today, and we're gonna squeegee that. We do not want any kind of callbacks. I'm already very careful and think about everything that I do. But when you're in places like this, like, look around. Everything you do, you just got to step it up a notch. You really do. Because they're watching. Cameras, neighbors are watching. Look at this place. This is one of those places, guys, where I try to stay ranked at the top. Like, remember I told you guys I pick my little stuff? This is one of them. I got this call from Google. Reached out. It was over a month ago that he booked this. It's in between bookings. You gotta, with these managements and short-term rentals, you're on time crunch. Sometimes they're checking out. You have to have it done before the new one's checking at 4. But look at that. Ton of tanning. Look at the tiger stripes, guys. Look at the streaks. He didn't call him again, did he? Damn. Who does that? Look at these tigers. Like, come on, bro. That's some guys that just want to go. Go. It was probably an 8 GPM. Just trying to go. Look at this. All the way down the sidewalk, guys. Looks like whoever cleaned them did all of them, because look how bad it looked. Whoever did it streaked them all the way down. Look at the white lines. Like, what the? This is going to take a little post-treat. We have 1 jug, 2.5 gallons. We have the pump up. That's oak tree. We're always going to have this. Look, right there, there's none. As you're coming under this oak tree, it starts. And guys, those are hard ones to get off. You need some hot stuff. You see the new tripod over there just leaning, ready to get some footage. But here we are with the driveway. It's nothing crazy. It's gonna come out good. It's dingy. Guys, you gotta love this. Look, they even moved the freaking mats for me. That looks like a little bit of paint. See, is there anything? No, there ain't really no scuffs or nothing on the door. We will give the bottom part a little rinse with water. You can see there's a little bit of stuff there, but I'm not gonna put SH on it. That thing's smoking hot too. That's how you screw up, guys. All right. So that's what we got. Probably hit the bottom of these pillars. But yeah, go ahead. We're gonna start in the back. We're using a 2.1 injector. I'm gonna downstream SH straight out of the big tank, which means there's no surfactant. You don't need surfactant when you're doing flat work. You can use it. I try not to use it. That's what we're using today, guys. I try not to use it on pool decks just because it gets into the pool and it looks crazy. But I will use it sometimes on flat work just to get people's attention. It does when it does, guys. It just gets people's attention. Anyways, here's where we're at. We're gonna pick back up when we get things going. I'll see you in the back, guys. All right, guys, we're getting started. It's a little windy. I'll try to talk loud. I know I don't talk loud enough, but what we're gonna do is just hit these little bit of weeds. This is the worst area that I see of it with the turbo. Then I'm gonna pre-treat with the downstream injector. Then we're gonna clean this bad boy up. Stay tuned. Actually, you don't need to stay tuned. We're starting right the hell now.
All right, y'all, before we put down any chemical, we're just getting out a lot of the dirt and debris. As you can see.
Kind of a pre-wet, get all the debris out.
Yeah.
Whenever you clean, guys, I just like to have all the chunks out. I just keep the pool cleaner. We should keep the pool clean. Alright guys, we'll just rinse off that other side. There was a lot more debris over there, and then I'm going to start applying chem. Alright y'all, we're putting the chem down. I did not turn the revs down. I didn't feel the need to. We're going to put a good coat down. This thing's gonna come out really good, guys. It don't look like it's bad, but it is. Good coat. Get that thing wet. Again, guys, we are not gonna put the surface cleaner on this painted lip. I'm gonna hit that with the X-Jet nozzle.
Yep.
Pretty hot down here, guys. You won't probably hear me talking about the weather's good here. It's good, but it ain't.
Let me go get that.
It ain't nothing to be bragging about. Guys, I am gonna go ahead and net this out because they have a net. and you see what type of area. It's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. I made them go in the pool.
And the customers also moved everything off the deck for
Yeah,
us.
you got it. That's love, guys. Like everything.
And we appreciate that, y'all.
Like I said, guys, I'll move some stuff. A set of chairs and a table if it's doable with one guy. And, you know, roll up a rug, stuff like that. But I can't. When it's excessive, it ain't happening. I will do it for an extra charge, which probably is less than what most guys would charge, but I just can't bring myself to do it for free. This chlorine will be able to sit on this because it's nice and shady, so it'll have a lot of time to really work. I love the smell of downstream, guys. Anything hotter than this, though, man. This has got that sweet smell when it starts working.
All right.
There's not really anything organic up there, guys. So we won't have to go as heavy with the downstream. I am gonna hit the bottom of these pillars because, man, it'll make those things pop. Getting that thing wet. The reason I'm doing under there last, guys, is he's way less time to dwell. And then I can start my rinse off in there because I don't want to let this stuff sit on the sliding glass doors and all the painted walls.
And that's why we got the window squeegee, y'all.
Oh yeah, we're showing our ass on this one, guys. Like, we don't know, the homeowner reached out to us, but obviously they have a management company. They came and moved everything out. We're trying to show whoever this management company is how good we are, and hopefully they will want our number. So we're gonna show our ass here. Because, guys, in here, it's like a tight knit. It's hard to get in. It really is. Any of these good places where you really want to work, it's hard to get in.
Alright, y'all, so like we said, exiting the painted part right next to the pool here. Can't hit that with high pressure. It'll chip the paint.
Probably.
That's what we're doing right now.
All right, now we'll rinse off these pillars. Get the FH off of it. Move your side. people would be all pissed off, oh, the drainage sucks. But the fact that there's no screen enclosure around this doesn't even bother me. I already know we'll be fine. There'll be a little bit of squeegeeing, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna add that much time worth of work. Guys, you're not going to really be able to hear us while we're doing this. You might be able to hear him, so I'm not even going to talk.
Yeah, we got about half the deck done, maybe a little less. And we're going to rinse it off. Then I'm going to put you all on the tripod. I'm going to be squeegeeing these big windows here while he's going to be continuing to surface clean the rest of the deck. So the rest of this deck is most likely going to be some tripod footage, some good time lapse. So that's what y'all got to expect.
We're just doing a little pre-wetting. We're under the press. You see the color of the front door.
Sir.
That's that color. It's still warm from when the sun was hitting it. So we're definitely going to wet this up for any kind of little, look at all the dirt coming out there, guys. For any kind of little overspray. not really worried about the grab. Alright, I'm going to have him go drop me in the soap, and then we'll get onto the pre-treating, and then we'll get the surface cleaning done, and we're out of here.
Yes, sir. Alright, y'all, on to the pre-treating now. I'm going to be doing the surface cleaning in the front. I'm going to do the concrete first because it's going to have bad tanning spots. And I'm doing it first, so when I'm done with this, I can move on to the paver driveway and he could be down here post-treating with the 5%. That's our game plan. It's probably going to be the most efficient on time, so that's what we're going to go with.
Good coating on here, guys. We got the revs all the way up. I'm not trying to get no extra strength out of it because it's not horrible. And we already know for a fact that we got a oak tree down there because of that oak tree. I just can't believe who's been in here pressure cleaning, leaving all these trees like this. And they look like they did the whole freaking neighborhood. How do y'all sleep at night?
On their money stacks. Alright, y'all. See you when we're surface cleaning.
Alright, guys. We're coming along. Probably can't hear me because I'm close to the pressure washer, but here we are. It's gonna come out real good. This is gonna be one of those nice pieces of concrete. Even this. We're gonna get this thing right. The reason I got him doing that first is so I could go and post-treat all this concrete while he rides out on this paver driveway where we trace a lot of stuff in with the turbo. You can see That's what it's gonna look like. It's pretty dingy up here. I think that's because all the water sits shady. But yeah, it's gonna come out good. It really starts getting dirty about like right here. Guys, I'm doing a review on these boots. HSTT, do you guys see that? I was cheap, I bought them, they were cheap. They suck. Don't buy them, guys. Don't buy these ones. They're on Amazon. If you step on a freaking acorn, you're probably going down. That's how bad it hurts. You feel everything. That's why I'm walking around like I'm barefoot. Soft. But yeah, guys, don't buy those. Don't. The ones he's wearing, I had a pair of those. I think those are called Hunthor. Those are a lot better, but those are 60 bucks. These were 30. Gotta post treat those guys. Guys, I don't know who the hell's been in here doing this, but look at this. There's tiger stripes and streaks through this whole freaking neighborhood.
Just wrapping up the rinse.
Come over here where we already posted with all these tanning spots.
See over here. Still a tiny bit left. But from how this thing looked before, this came out great. Obviously, we're gonna hit it again. We're not just gonna leave it like that, but overall, the first coat put in some serious work and it looks good. See a little more here. But it'll all come up easy with the second coat. And yeah, we're wrapping this baby up. As you can see, this is all we got left. And then we're done.
All right, guys, here we are. I'm gonna grab their mat for them. No, I'm not. Things filthy. I don't want to be the one that filthies up everything, but here we are. No spots on the door. Everything looks good, guys. It wasn't really dirty till you got to right here, anyways. With organics. Still drying. It'll be a lot lighter, like kind of like how you see the edge over here. You remember all these damn tanning spots. Oak trees will, it's the hardest with oak trees, but man, we got those things up. I even did this little piece here, and we got him in the back. What are you up to? He's always pissed, man. It's just something with the people his age. They're just always pissed. And I mean, like, I don't know why. All right, guys. Let me see if I can do this without tracking. It's not wet, but look. To give you an idea of how light it's going to be out there, you can see it. It's drying real good. Gotta love it. Came out good. I netted the pool, guys. I had to. There's some stuff that's on the bottom. I don't know if that was from me, but look at this. Still drying up under here. Came out really good. I'm not gonna shine in the windows or there, but there's no spots on those windows, guys. We squeegeed the hell out of it. Sometimes you just gotta come in, and a lot of times, guys, that's why I keep this rag in my pocket. For this, look, so I come through, because I'm telling you, look at, you get a call back for that. It's not nothing. Now that it's dry, you just take this rag, you're literally just dusting it off. Look at, I'm not pushing hard, but guys, if you don't come back around, check your work, you can definitely miss some stuff. I'm gonna wipe the other side as well, guys. It's a little crop like this. It bothers me. I wish he would have seen it, but I didn't really tell him to come back here and get crazy. Yeah, it looks good. Nothing on the glass, guys. Look at that. Tables are wet, but they'll dry. Alright, so that's that. Oh, whatever that is, I don't know if that's us, that's paint. Stuff like that. See, that ain't us either. That's that, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this gate. Anyways, yep, that's us. Reunion, Florida. I do have something else going on today. It's more like picking up supplies and dropping them off. I'm doing some French drain system at another place for the next 2 days. So this is the last time I'm gonna wash for 2 days. This is what I prefer to do, but whatever gets the bills paid, we're gonna do that. As long as it's not really gonna get me in any trouble. But there we are, guys. Reunion, Florida. Beautiful neighborhood. Like, look at this neighborhood, guys. And everything's kind of dirty. You just think you'd, oh, be getting the phone would be ringing if you rank #1 in here. Not. Seriously, man, it's hard. Even if you rank high on Google, guys, keep that in mind. Whatever you're paying them guys to get you up there on SEO, is it worth it? I'll tell you right now, Google pricing, like the people, they ain't paying them top prices either. There is people making these top dollars. And I can't take the chance, man. I need to bid it competitively to get the bid so I can work. Anyways, guys, I'll probably pick back up in the truck as we're leaving out of here, just to kind of show you the place. But yeah, that's it. Reunion, Florida. Tons of flat work. See you in a minute. All right, that is a wrap, guys. We're done here. Nice little ticket. Google comes through once again. But again, guys, I tell you that there's certain areas where I put all my focus in when I'm doing SEO, and this is one of them. I mean, just look at this neighborhood, guys. Look at these houses. I just, you know, look at it. Real deal in here, guys.
What do you mean, Dad? I thought our house is going to be bigger than these one day.
It's just getting in here. Look, that roof needs done. He did say when they get on him about the roof.
Look at
yeah,
that
look
thing,
at this,
bro.
guys.
Oh my God.
Look at all this. I mean, look at that one. Blue paint. You'd be crapping washing that one. God, look at that, guys. I can't wait. I ain't never done one like that intricate. Like, I've done some big stuff, some really nice stuff,
Looks like a San Francisco
but I
house.
never done one like that. Like, look how long this house is, guys. That's a house. Yep. I can tell there's been like one company that's in here getting a lot of the work just because of the streaks carry on for like multiple houses from the surface cleaner, like he was just doing it 5, 6 in a row. I don't know how you, I don't know, guys. I'm not here to bash people, but that guy sucked straight up.
Bro.
I'm serious. Whoever you are, if you see me saying this and it was you and you're offended, you should be, because I'm talking crap about your performance. Anyways, guys, look at this. We're gonna wrap up this video. Like I said a little bit ago, the next 2 days I'm gonna be doing a bunch of digging and stuff. Today I gotta get some material and drop the rest of it off on this job, but I'm putting in French drain system for this customer. I've washed there actually. So yeah, I'm not gonna video that because there ain't nothing cool about running a shovel. Nothing.